Alright folks, welcome back to Spyro Reignited Trilogy. It's been a while since I started up with this playthrough, but we are going to set things off with Spyro 2, Gateway to Glimmer, or Ripto's Rage as it's known as now. Yeah, so in the world of dragons, which we're going to find out right now, and see what's happened to the story so far.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah! I haven't been there since we kicked Gnasty Gnorc's butt. How about it, Sparx? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Gnorc!
Alright. So then...
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
it's working. It's working. I've got a dragon.
Huh?
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
And exactly, this is how Spyro really gets into these messes quite a lot. Oh dear. So with that being said, this is...
Spyro, welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
Which is exactly what I'm here for. So basically what happened is that upon going on the way to Dragon Shores, we were detoured into going into Glimmer and Avalar instead of going to Dragon Shores instead. So we are on yet another quest to stop another baddie. So this time round, it's Ripto, of course, who is the second antagonist of the Spyro series, following Gnasty Gnorc. So with that being said, folks, in terms of gameplay, not much has changed, except this time around we have challenges in order to gain orbs. But the main focus is getting the talismans in the first two worlds. So in terms of structure, it's a lot more open-ended and the levels are a lot larger this time round. And thank goodness, because the levels were just way too short in the first game, to be fairly honest. And that's why, to be fairly honest, I felt Spyro 2 was a big improvement over its predecessor because of this. Alright, I think I got all the gem... Oh, wait a minute, we've missed some. Okay, we got some. Just seeing if I've got any more gems to get. Nope, we will happily continue on our way back to the cave, and then of course.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Elora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress, like this.
And in terms of that, a simple very
That
zap.
zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
Yep, that's right, because of course Zoe will as the progress marker, but alongside her being a checkpoint, alongside that, she also autosaves the progress, like what happens in all the 3 of the games. Basically, you get an autosave feature in Spyro Reignited Trilogy. So basically, whenever you get zapped by Fairy, that means your progress is automatically saved. So basically, what you can do is to get rid of the gem cutters and stop them from stealing and retrieve the gems back. But of course, the gems are ours to keep because they are currency this time round. And I'm really not happy with who we're going to give them to this time round. Of course, let's go to the gem cutter and see what he has to say.
These gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. And it looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
I think they are either mice or marsupials or kangaroos. Anyway, let's see what's in.
You must be the dragon everyone's talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gem.
Oh
Thank
dear.
you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again when you have even more gems.
Ugh, Jesus Christ. This is Moneybags, and I am not very happy to see him. And this is what I think of him. I think of him like that. Because he's a greedy bastard.
To get a good look around, press the action button. Try using action to look around this cave.
Exactly, let's see what you're... no, Spyro. No, Spyro. Don't even think about it. Don't even try doing that. Exactly what you did with that punk fairy in Misty Bog. Don't you think about being a perv again. We don't want it to be done the second time.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please.
Yep,
take
that's a
this
good one.
Talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
Okay, so this is of course the Talismans. Basically, there's 14 to collect in this game.
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the home worlds of Avalar.
But we're not going there yet. We've got, a few missions to complete. Like, say, let's get some of those missions done. So basically, in terms of structure, missions is one way of getting the game's other collectible, the orbs.
These little lizards have eaten my...
Oh my goodness gracious me. What's going on? We got these little lava lizards. Alright, well, there we go. Right, so basically one of the missions is to stop the lava lizards. Basically, destroy them. And I can't hover into them. So sadly though, looks like I'm going to have to use the power-up. So basically, in terms of power-ups, this time around, you got power-ups in every world this time around, and not just a few worlds. So in order to get them, you have to defeat a certain number of enemies.
Great! The super...
So in terms of that, one thing that enemies drop instead of gems this time around are, of course, spirit particles. Collect a certain number of them, and you'll be able to start using the power-ups anytime you do like. Unless you exit the level, that is. And this is one of the missions.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to take the gem off this little orb off you, so I can be able to, of course, progress significantly. So basically, orbs also are a gateway to other worlds as well. In certain worlds, you need to also use. Okay, so we're going up. I can spit because I've got the super flame power up. Now, some people are curious of why I've got the super flame power up right there. Well, when I actually completed this game for the first time, it seemed like the Super Flame power-up was actually permanently available if it actually starts a new game. And I don't know why. I'm not quite sure if this happened in the original game, but or if it happened specifically in the Reignited Trilogy. Oh, that was a bullseye. That was a real bullseye, that was. I managed to hit him unintentionally, but that worked. That kind of works. Alright, so basically, in terms of certain stages, there are certain stages that you cannot finish without, of course, the use of without a particular ability, but you can come back later whenever you actually got that ability. So that's what happens in this. That's how much this stage layout has been structured. Alright, so let's get this over with, shall we? Don't you even think about taking my gems, money bags. You had enough of them for this day. Right, let's get rid of this lava lizard. Alright. So let's go and see what the there's supposed to be one there, but oh, wait a minute, where's the gem cutter? He's supposed to follow me. Where are you, gem cutter? Oh, there he is. He must have. Oh my god, he must have been he must have really dozed off. He must have been dozing off again. lazy little lazy little rat. All right, there we go. Right, there we go. All right, so we've got one more to go. And he's on the top of this massive plateau.
You can pick
Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you.
to aim a
For God's sake, I'm trying to look. Oh, Jesus. There we go.
Yay! You've saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
That would have been a fairy. But, thankfully, I'm able to get the next... That's the second orb done. So, let's go. Right. So, we've got 81% of this world done. And because of this, I can be able to get the second other objective done. Lighting the indoor lamps instead. Sometimes aiming can be a bit, you know, cumbersome at the moment. Of course, so when I'm trying to aim far away, because I'm using the D-pad, but I need to find the other lamp next. I think should be a yellow one somewhere. No, it's not there. So let me see. No, I think that's all of them on this side. So it must be one that I must have overlooked. Wait a minute, but is that what I think it is?
Still here?
Don't you even think about it. I'm not talking to you. Look, talk to the hand because the talk to the hand because the face ain't listening, money bags.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. For a while, I was afraid we were going to have to cancel tonight's baseball game. Here, somebody mix this orbit with the baseballs.
Ooh, Roo? Ah, that must be they must be kangaroos. So they are definitely marsupials. They're definitely kangaroos. They're kind of marsupial. We've got all the orbs, but we need to make sure I get all the treasure in this stage. But I probably won't be able to get that until when I don't think there's more there, but I think there's some there. But oh no, I can't get up there. So you know what? We will have to. Looks like we're gonna have to go off to. We can't do that, Sparx. So it looks like we're gonna have to go back off to Avalar. So it looks like we'll have to go off to Summer Forest so we can continue our quest. Uh-oh, what's happening this time? Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Elora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a faun, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to
Money
defeat
bags.
Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
What?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans?
Ha! Roasted.
If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Well, sounds like a mission to us. Well, so folks, this is of course one of the 3 hub worlds of Spyro 2, Summer Forest in Avalar. Basically, it's like the dragon, it's like the homeworlds in Spyro 1, but they're much more bigger and they all have a lot of levels in them. Basically, a set of tier of levels, basically. So instead of rescuing dragons and collecting dragon eggs, we now are collecting orbs and talismans this time round. But sadly though, Ripto has taken over the castle in Summer Forest, and it looks as though we are going to have to flush him out. Oh, got 3 extra lives. Fantastic. So basically also, like in the first game, we have to look out for blue butterflies, because they are pretty much our luck. Yeah, we have to get them as extra lives, so... Let's talk to Elora and see what she wants.
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you visit.
Alright. Alright, so let's go off and... let's go and get some treasure, shall we? Let's go and clean up. Let's go and clean up shop so far in this world before we can start off with the first level. Okay, so it's just. To be fairly honest, in terms of graphical upgrade, I think the game itself actually benefits from the Unreal Engine. It looks more beautiful than much more beautiful for PS4 than Xbox One title. To be fairly honest, well, 8th generation of console anyway.
Hey, Spyro. Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're still in the air to glide.
Alright, Stow Hunter. Mission accepted. Alright, so we're on the other side, and there's, of course... There's Moneybags again. Of course, once again, he wants our gems, but unfortunately we don't have enough to swim. Well, our first ability is to swim, but unfortunately we don't have enough, so we're going to have to go up to one of the worlds. But most notably, we're going to go to Colossus first.
The dragonfly following you around is your health indicator, Spyro. The brighter he is, the more hit points you have.
Alright then, let's do that. Alright, let's go. They'll still keep an eye on Sparx. Basically, Sparx is retaining his role as the health indicator and Spyro's right-hand helper to get gems. If Sparx isn't around, we'll have to collect the gems manually as always if Sparx goes. So yeah. So of course, in terms of homeworlds, this is basically the first of 3. But they are much more larger and they have a lot of challenges going for them.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press the jump button and hold it down to get more hang time.
Well, this is what we're going to be on. This is what we're going to do. Press to glide. I got to go back.
Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press the jump button, then press jump again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance.
Alright, let's do that. Okay, so basically this is about training on jumping and gliding.
Nice job. Now try to do a hover. Press the jump button, then press jump again to glide. When you reach the end of your glide, press the action button to hover. Hovering will give you extra height and distance.
So basically, the hover is a new ability in this game, but it doesn't require you to cost gems. Thank God for that.
Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the left stick when you hover.
Alright, let's do that. There we go.
Wow, you're a pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. Now, here's an orb for your collection.
Well, since you've lost your running shoes, we can't take you on a marathon at all. But then again, we all wonder why you got roasted by Elora in the first place. Oh, I can't get him to shudder. And see that. You can actually, you know, get any of the characters to shudder if you actually, of course, flame them. Especially Moneybags. But then again, Moneybags deserves to be roasted anyway. And speaking of which, let's go talk to him.
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to teach you how to swim underwater, but not as much as I'd love to take your treasure.
How about you fuck off? But anyway, I'll see you guys next time in the Spyro Reignited Trilogy in Spyro 2. So, I'll see you guys next time.